Good morning, everyone. On this episode, we'll be visiting Wind Caves National Park and staying overnight in Rapid City. I'll see you when we get there to Wind Caves National Park. Contact the Visitor Center for reservations and information about age restriction, proper clothing, and caving gear. All cave access is guided tour only by the rangers. All tours begin at the Visitor Center. The nature entrance tour, the yellow, and the fairgrounds tour, the light blue tickets, are each half a mile, lasts 1 1/4, 1 1/2 hours, and require negotiating 3 to 150 stairs.
Keep on filling in the space in the middle here. We'll get Steven here with us. Alright, so my feeling the hubby folks squishing just a little bit more for me here. Alright, perfect. Alright, so let's do a show of caves. Yeah, so maybe kind of like different routes inside the cave compared to other caves. Sure. What else have we noticed? Right, maybe a lack of water down here, sure. Have we seen, I see a hand right here. What else have we noticed? Surface water that's making its way through the soil, through this limestone, and then dripping into any open spaces it can find. If one of those drips lands on you, that's called a cave kiss. So the cave's just excited to see y'all down here today. And then we mentioned formations. So have we seen any of those stalactites or stalagmites? Of the world's known boxwork. So this is a really unique geologic feature that we can see down here inside the cave today. While we're down here, we're not just going to see it on the ceiling like it is in this room, we're going to see it along the walls as well. We can kind of see an example of that on this side of the room. All of these thin pieces that are kind of protruding out of the rock wall there. So as we continue on through this tour, if you see anything on the walls that kind of looks like the inside of a Kit Kat bar, that's going to be some more of that boxwork that we're seeing down here. Any questions so far while we're down here? Exactly, yep. The ocean basically extended from kind of like northern portions near Canada, basically all the way down to the southern coast. So it basically pretty much like split the North American continent into two different pieces.
Is that why the land topography is? When someone gave me that information, when I looked at it, it looks like an ocean bay. You know what I mean? Like,
yeah, definitely. Yeah,
it's smooth and rounded, and then it's flat. And there are lots of.
Yeah, and that water also had a tendency to recede a ton and then come back kind of in full force. So that also kind of helped shape those rolling hills that you see. All that kind of very smooth land.
And what about there's a lot of sinkholes, and then there are a lot of like gulches?
Yeah. So the sinkholes are pretty typical for an environment like this.
This is the location where the tour stopped because they had two kids that had to use the restroom. And as you know, in the caves, they don't have toilets or restrooms in the cave. So I highly suggest for parents or even adults going on their own to carry a plastic bag with absorbents in it. So in case you have to use the restroom, you can use the bag that you bring. The ranger had one, but did not have a second one, so she had to radio in another ranger to bring more hazmat material for the second child. So just a recommendation for parents or even the adults that's hiking in a cave to expect the unexpected, and it did. So I suggest you bring something that you can use to urinate in, because will have to carry it out of the cave with you. After the tour was done, we did not have to walk back up the stairs. There was an elevator that we all caught and went back up to ground level. Now we head on out to Rapid City, South Dakota for the night. Hey guys, I'm here in downtown Main Street in Rapid City, and every corner of the streets there are presidents, and this is John Adams over here. And there's another president here and another one. It's pretty neat. We've got different presidents on every corner. It's amazing that Rapid City has these presidents on the corners of the streets. This one is Lyndon B. Johnson. We decided to have dinner at the Firehouse Brewery, and the food was delicious. Tomorrow morning we'll be meeting some family friends for breakfast. We're having spam, eggs, and rice and some fruit. We're in South Dakota.
Yeah?
Yeah.
But we're having a
Black
Hawaiian
Hills.
breakfast.
Yeah.
Kind of.
I highly recommend adding Wind Cave National Park to your bucket list of adventures. Thank you for watching my video. If you enjoyed it, click on the thumbs up. If you are new to my channel, welcome. Subscribe and click on the notification bell to join me on future adventures. Until next time. And remember, when possible, go outside and explore.